Alright, so let me give you an update on what's been happening lately. Just to let you know, I'm recording this segment on September the 3rd, which is a Saturday. The other day I took a neighbor of mine to Target here in Arnold, and while I'm waiting for him to finish his shopping and come out of the store, my car battery dies. Well, I was supposed to meet up with a friend of mine who, she wanted me to wax her car. So I had to let her know that I wasn't going to be able to make it, and here's why. Well, out of the blue, she volunteered to loan me the money for the new battery. So I'm in the process of paying her back for that. Today, I come out to my car, and my driver's side rear tire is just shot. I mean, it's blown, punctured. There is no saving it. So after calling around, the best price I can get for a new tire is about double what I've got in my account right now. I'll be honest with you, I am still playing catch up with some of the other repairs that have been happening with this car. Don't get me wrong, I love this car, but she's nickel and diming me to death. But anyway, that being said, I talked to one tire company, Kennedy Tire, which is fairly close to where I live, and they quoted me their price, and it's a little bit more than I can afford right at this exact moment. And they said, well, we've got a used one that we can give you. It's got a 30-day warranty on it, and they quoted me the price, and it was exactly and precisely what I had in my account. Now, you tell me that there's no God, because that is the only way I can think of to explain how two things going wrong with my car at the same time, and I had enough to cover. You tell me, because the only explanation I've got is that God's hand is in that. Because mathematically speaking, it should not be possible for me to have gone through all that. But anyway, as you can see, I'm still driving, so we're all good. Okay, so that was fun. I picked up an order, and the address that it gave me was fairly close. Okay, that's not a problem. Right before I pick up the order, the customer calls and says, oh, by the way, I gave you my girlfriend's address instead of my address, and then the address that he gives me is like 10 miles, 12 miles away. So I ended up calling DoorDash to figure out what we can do to fix that little problem. I waited for 20 minutes on the line and nobody answered. Then I get this, thank you for taking this 2-question after-call survey. It's like, how can I have an after-call survey when I didn't even have a call? So be that as it may, now I need to figure out where I'm at and how to get out of being at here. Get the feeling this is if I am where I think I am. I always get turned around in St. Louis City. Anyway, so yeah, that was a thing. I had to call DoorDash and let them know, hey, dude, change the address on me. What do I do here? Because I know that DoorDash monitors things fairly closely, and if something's amiss, then they're probably going to want to know why. So I had to call them, let them know what's going on, and I hate that. $6.50 for a 12-mile trip. that wasn't even worth it. Hopefully I get a little bit extra from DoorDash on that. I'm on my way back home to pick up a couple more orders. But, you know, it happens like that. I mean, not every DoorDash order can be comfortable and happy and everything goes well. You've got to have that one every now and then that just kind of throws you for a loop. Alright, so I need a new clip for my microphone, that much is certain. But I'm going to try to record this with what I've got. Alright, so last night, I'm getting ready to eat my dinner, and I find out that one of my customers marked a delivery as incomplete. Basically, they're saying I didn't drop off their food. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is why when I take a picture of a drop-off order, because that's one thing I've noticed, is a lot of people are doing the hand-to-customer kind of thing, getting back to some semblance of normal in that regard. But there are still people who want me to leave their food outside their door. DoorDash requires that you take a picture of it. Well, this is why I save those pictures for about 3 to 4 days after I do that. In case something like that comes up, so that I can prove, yes, I did in fact leave the order at the door. Here's a picture to prove it. And you know, these things happen. You know, maybe I leave a food at the wrong spot accidentally, or maybe I left it in the right spot, but they just didn't see it. You know, those things happen. But this is the second time I've dealt with this particular customer in this regard. So, after calling DoorDash support last night, they made the recommendation that should this person order from DoorDash again, I can always unassign the order once I get it, once I see that it's that person. Because better to have an unassigned on my record than an incomplete delivery. So, you know, I'm just assuming that this person's wanting to get free food. Unfortunately, that does happen, but there are safeguards built in to protect me as a driver. So, yeah, guys, don't ever try that. It won't work. Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick thank you for bearing with me. Today is Sunday, October the 11th. I'm in the process of putting all this together. Just want to give you some final thoughts before I close. First off, thank you for being patient with me again. Guys, our world is in a bit of a mess right now. And whichever side of the political spectrum you find yourself, I don't think anyone can deny that this is going to be the most important election of our time. If you're registered to vote, I highly recommend that you do. I'm not going to tell you how to vote, except to say vote your conscience. But, guys, we're pretty much at a crossroads in our nation's history. And we really need to get involved in what's going on in this world. So, in the meantime, again, I want to thank you all for being patient with me. In case you're wondering, yes, I had a Qdoba run today. As you can tell by my sleeve. You know, funny story. I don't know if I mentioned this in the video or not. I'll have to go back and double check this. But on one of my Qdoba runs a while back, I think it was the one where everything got messed up. Might have been a different one, going to St. Luke's Hospital, but I pull up there. I'm in my Qdoba branded shirt, as you can see. I've got my Qdoba hat, my Qdoba face mask, my Qdoba apron, magnetic sign on my car saying Qdoba Catering. Lady comes out to pick up the food. She looks me dead in the eye. Are you with Chick-fil-A? Now, Bill Engvall used to have a comedy routine. I don't know if he's still doing it or not, but it's called Here's Your Sign. And I'll post a link to the original Here's Your Sign skit in the description below. But this was a Here's Your Sign moment if ever there was one. So, I don't know what this person was thinking. Anyway, didn't really have much to say to close this out, except moving forward, I promise to be on a more regular schedule. So, in the meantime, take care, drive safe.